Guys, what's up? How are you? Hope that you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarrell, and in today's video we are going to be trying the new concealer from Haus. It is called the Triclone Skin Tech Concealer, and I did end up picking up two shades. They are very similar. I actually wanted to wear one of them all over the skin, but it's a little bit too light. I am going to be swatching them for you, of course, but for today's video I am going to be using the Haus foundation, one of my favorite foundations, and I also have a review on it just in case you guys want to check it out. I am going to link it down below, as well as all of the products that I am going to be using for today's video. So let's go ahead and get into this video, but before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also like this video because that definitely helps me out so much, and I really truly appreciate all of your help and support. And of course, you can also click on the little bell that will notify you whenever I upload a new video, which is every single week. And without further ado, let's get started. Using the Tatcha Primer to prime my face. I haven't used this primer in a very long time, so I just wanted to use it for today's video because that's what I do sometimes. I just shop my stash. So now going in with the foundation, and this one is in the shade 260. Let me tell you, I have the biggest migraine for about I would say 4 days already. I don't know what is happening to me. These lights right here are brutal right now, but this is very important to me, so I need to just keep going. I actually went to the gym today. I dragged myself to the gym today just because it's, you know, it's my health. I really want to stay healthy, staying consistent at the gym, really thinking about what I'm going to eat for the day. It's a hassle. It's something that I'm not used to, but you know, I have to do it. I am 43 years old, 43. So, you know, your health starts going downhill. No, I'm just kidding. When you turn 40. So, I mean, now downhill, but you know, there's a lot of things that start happening, like your vision. Oh my gosh, tell me if it's not true. Your vision starts like going in and out, like things are not as clear as it used to be when you just put it right here in your face. You actually have to be like, you know, looking for that perfect angle. That is so crazy to me. Like, I never thought that I was going to be like mi tia, you know. Definitely staying with the gym, definitely trying to eat healthy. We're here, we're gonna keep it positive, so let's go. All right guys, so I went ahead and just picked up two of the shades like I've mentioned to you guys, and here is how the packaging looks. And here we have the component for the concealer. This is my second time trying this concealer. This is not a first impressions, and that's how I know that 23 and 14 are really not like way off from each other. And here we have the shade in 23. It's very neutral. I really don't see a lot of golden in there. It's more of a neutral shade for me, so it doesn't really complement my skin tone, but 14 really does. So this is 14 right here. So there's a little bit more peachiness, more yellow in it. I usually don't talk about the packaging. The packaging is really never a problem for me, but this one in particular, I do feel like it's a little bit messy. And the doe foot, it takes a little while and a little pressure to put it back in. So I do feel like the doe foot can actually break at any point in time, and that will not be good. So just wanted to point that out. All right, so let's go ahead and now try 14. You see how it's like really nice, peachy and light. Really like this shade. And the foundation, again, I am wearing the shade in 260, and it is my perfect shade. And I really do think that this shade in concealer does complement it well. Those are the areas that I usually apply my concealer, which are under my eyes, especially right here in the very inner corner where I do have a lot of darkness, a little bit on my forehead, and on the really center of my face, just to brighten things up, around my mouth because I do have some discoloration, and usually around my nose just because I do have some redness, and that is how we do it. I'm going to use this brush right here from Sigma. I don't know if they still have this brush, but this one is the P88. So just going to do stamping motions. I've been loving the BK Beauty brush, but it's dirty right now, so I'm going to use this one, which is also very, very good. So when it comes to the concealer and my first impressions when I first wore it and the way that I'm actually seeing it right now as well, it's really nice, hydrating, very creamy, but lightweight at the same time. The only thing is that it's not going to give you a full coverage. That is just my opinion. I do have other concealers that will give me more coverage. It will give you a really nice, beautiful medium coverage. So if that is what you are looking for like an everyday concealer, that is what is going to provide you with. This is not going to be your full glam, bang in your face, full coverage right away. You might have to use a corrector if you do need to correct your under eyes and go in with a corrector prior to this concealer. Yeah, so definitely a nice medium coverage, not full coverage. So if that is what you are looking for, this one is definitely not going to be it. But if you want something for every single day that is going to provide you with a really nice, beautiful medium coverage, then this one is the way to go. Again, super hydrating, really nice and blendable, super lightweight on the skin as well. I did not feel it at all, and I actually use these two concealers all over the face, but because 23 was a little bit too neutral, I didn't want to do that today again. But I do gotta say that the coverage is very long lasting. Like the same medium coverage that you are obtaining, it is going to last pretty long. Here's how the concealer looks upon first application. And again, this is in the shade of 14. So let me see if I can build it up a little bit more right here, where I do see a little bit of darkness. Just a little bit more, because I didn't do that on Sunday. That definitely helps out a lot. Okay, so this concealer is definitely buildable because just by adding a little bit more, I can definitely see that it's creating a little bit more brightness. It is taking that darkness away in the inner corner of my eye. I'm just hoping that it's not going to be too creasing, just because by adding a little bit more product, you are adding more product. All right, guys, so I brought you in a little closer so you guys can really take a quick look at the concealer and the skin. So here are the under eyes. All right, guys, let me tell you a little bit about the concealer because I have not been doing my job properly. I don't know why I skipped all of this information, but anyways, I've been calling it Triclone instead of a Triclone. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a mess today. I do apologize. I hope that you are still sticking around for the wear test of this concealer, but it is called the Haus by Lady Gaga Triclone Skin Tech Hydrating Concealer, and it does have Fermented Arnica. I don't know what that is, but anyways, it retails for $32. These are all the shades that are available. It's a lightweight, long-wearing, non-comedogenic concealer that does more than just cover. It visibly blurs, depuffs, brightens, and conceals with a medium buildable coverage. I knew it. I didn't even read this prior to telling you guys that I felt like it was a medium coverage right away. So I feel so good when I know my stuff. All right, guys, so I am going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I haven't used it in a while, and I do not like the powder from Haus. I do have it, it's just not it for me. So I am going to be using my Laura Mercier powder. Taking my little beauty blender puff, really pressing it on the cap. I am going to just make sure that everything is blended before adding any powder. I'm going to set everything in place. Also my eyelids, because I did apply concealer there on my forehead, around my mouth, and my chin. All right, guys, so here's how the concealer looks with powder. It is 2:58 in the afternoon, and I am going to do the rest of my makeup, which it could be something super simple, and I'll check back with you guys. All right, guys, so here's how the skin looks, and the eyes might actually look a little bit different just because I do not even have mascara on. I'm going to skip it for today. I don't know if it's my eyes that are bothering my head or what it is, but anyway, here's how the skin looks. So I am going to be checking in and of course give you my final thoughts later on tonight. I forgot how the foundation is so lovely. I absolutely love it so much. I just woke up from a nap. Haven't been doing much because, as I told you guys, I had a really bad headache. I took some Advils, and now I am feeling like a brand new woman after 15 minutes of a nap. My sons were playing. Even though with the noise, I can still like rest my head for a little bit. But anyway, if you're a mom, you know. If you know, you know. Now going back to the concealer, I mean, you can see how beautiful it is, and I can still see that I have a little bit of coverage around the nose, the chin, around the mouth for sure. Nothing has worn off because, again, hasn't been an active day, but Sunday it was an active day. All right, guys, so it is 10:07 at night and feeling so much better. I'm so thankful for that. But anyways, I got my energy back. I was able to clean one of the bathrooms. I gave my toddler a bath. He was splashing water on me. I was folding laundry, just cleaning out the kitchen, so I was sweating. Here is how the complexion looks, and I gotta say that this concealer, it's absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. It's like perfect for every single day. It is not caking up, it is not separating, it doesn't feel heavy, it feels really nice and hydrating still. It's still giving me a really nice beautiful coverage around my eyes, even on my eyelids. And usually when I apply concealers on my eyelids, they start to crease. So it did start to crease just a little bit right here, like starts building up just a little bit, but nothing too intense. And also I do have a little bit more of fine lines and texture on this eye, and they're not being emphasized whatsoever. It looks really nice and it feels really nice and smooth. Again, the coverage is there. There's no grayness, there's no like weirdness happening whatsoever. And how beautiful it actually looks. I hope that it is translating, because seriously, I am just so impressed. Haus Labs, after they started revamping the brand, oh my goodness, it's like night and day. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. The formula is amazing. I absolutely love so many products from Haus Labs. As you can see, I have the foundation that I absolutely love so much for my oily combination skin. It's just so beautiful on the skin. It feels like super lightweight, gives you the perfect coverage. And now the concealer is just a beautiful medium coverage concealer that I can definitely see myself reaching for every single day, and I can build it up a little bit. And even in the inner part of my eyes where I built it up, again, there's no cakiness, there's no building up of it. There was just a little bit, but you know, as soon as I tapped it, it kind of like fixed itself. It just looks so nice. There's still maybe a little bit of concealer missing from my nose, but that is definitely super normal for me. The chin still has a little bit of redness now peeking through, so it has worn off on the areas that I touch the most, which is usually my nose and also my chin, just when I'm eating and stuff like that. But everywhere else, which is really the under eyes that I really want to keep my concealer on, it looks absolutely stunning. But yeah, so here's a close-up of the concealer. I'm really happy that this concealer worked out for me, but I already knew that because I already tried it on Sunday. But I'm really happy that I wore it again today and just convincing myself that it is a really beautiful concealer. I didn't think that I was going to enjoy it as much as I did the foundation, but come to find out, I really do. Let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts? Are you guys excited that it's finally going to be available on the Sephora website on September the 7th? I was able to pick mine up when they had the little like early access, and that's when I got mine. But yeah, let me know if you are interested in this concealer or maybe another concealer. I know that there is a lot of new complexion products in the market right now. I have tried so many already. How are you guys feeling about it? Do you guys want me to do a video just selecting my favorite concealers, or maybe doing like a ranking concealer? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give me some idea, guys. That way I can continue on filming for you guys on videos that you guys want to see. But yeah, that is it, my friends. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.